ஹலோ 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 கைஸ். ம், நான் பேசுறது கேட்கும்னு நம்புறேன். யா, ஓகே. அப்படியே நான் ஸ்க்ரீன் அப்படியே ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். இங்கே ஒய்டி ஸ்டுடியோ கரெக்டாக இருக்கா? கரெக்டாக இருக்கு. அண்ட் டிஸ்கார்டு ஓகே. அண்ட் ஜென்சன் இம்பேக்ட் ரைட்டு, நமக்கு எல்லாம் செட்டு. ஸோ அப்படியே ஸ்க்ரீனை ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணிப்போம். யா, ரைட், ஓகே. இங்கே என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன் நேற்று? ஏதோ பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். வாங்க போ. கொலுமினா கிட்ட போய் பேசலாம், வாங்க போ. லெட்ஸ் டாக் டு கொலுமினா கைஸ். இங்க கொலுமினாவை வச்சிருக்க முடியாதா? ஓகே. ஐ திங்க் ஸோ. நம்ம இந்த வீக் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா செகண்ட் ஒன் முடியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தேர்ட் ஒன் முடிக்க வேண்டியது, அட்லீஸ்ட் பாதியாவது வர வேண்டியது. நான் ஸ்டார்டிங் பண்ணல. ஸோ யா. அவுட் ஆஃப் ஷாட். திங்கிங் அபவுட் த மூன் அகைன். இது அந்த அப்டேட் முன்னாடியே பண்ண வேண்டியது. இப்போ பண்ணல. ரைட், ஓகே. Very expecting something bigger. Right. Any something big moment. Romeo bro, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. வணக்கம். How was your day till now? In fact, when head of the patriarch, the title alone is enough to scare off people who doesn't know her. Right. Good. Nice. Mm-hmm. Kinda a target till but a drink. Now that we can do patient too. நானும் இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட். ஓ, இப்பதான் பண்றீங்களா? So I'm not sure where to start. What to? Huh? Something like a delicate and okay. Whatever you think. Okay. DNA wrong. இது எதுக்கு? Add the amount and type of ingredient according to the ingredient list to complete. Okay. நம்ம தான் பார்டெண்டர். நீங்களும் ஆகலாம் பார்டெண்டர். காஃபி. ஆஹா, அவ்வளவுதானா? அது என்ன ட்ரிங்க்? மூணு காஃபி. இது ஒரு மேக்கு பண்ண வேற வந்தேனா? எது கொடுத்தாலும் சாப்பிடுவா பைமான். I smell. He had a drink that smelled like this. Aroma coffee. He fell down to the okay, right. Hmm. Sorry, sir, sorry. It doesn't repeat. Right, it's a little bit and not very good. Okay, right. நல்ல ஒரு ரிலேஷன். கேம் ஆடியோ இல்லையா? சாரி கேம் ஆடியோ இல்லைன்னு மறந்துட்டேன். மன்னிச்சு மன்னிச்சு மன்னி சாரி. ஓகே, அது கரெக்டு தான். அண்ட் நவ் இதை முடிச்சா இது கொடுத்துருவோம். 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 வீக்ஸ் பண்ணணும். லைக் 1.5 monthsல எடுத்துடலாம். லைக் ஒரு அப்டேட். சேஞ்ச் நேம் கார்டு. ரைட், அதாவது அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் Primogems. I have wait for 12 weeks to get it. ஓ, உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் 12 weeks இருக்கா? கிடைச்சிரும் bro. And yeah. ஓகே, நீங்க அங்க டெவலப் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஸோ யா, இப்போதைக்கு வேற ஒன்லி ரெசின் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண வேணாம். ஸோ ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் டொமைன் அடிக்க போறீங்க. எனிவன் வான்ட் டு ஜாயின்? யாருக்காவது வரணுமா? ஆல்ரைட், ஸோ யாராவது ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா? நைஸ். ஓகே, சிக்னேச்சர். என்ன கேரக்டர் எடுக்கிறீங்க ப்ரோ? என்னங்க, நான் எம்மாச்சி ஃபிலிம்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு வரவா? ஃபிலிம்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு வரேன் ப்ரோ. ரோமியோ ப்ரோ இல்லைன்னா சரி ஓகே ரைட்டு, இது ஓகேவா? நாங்கள் போ, நான் இனஃப் எடுக்கவான்னு கேட்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன். ஓகே ரைட்டு, வச்சுக்கோங்க.
Be sanctified. Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Nice. அது டிஃபென்ஸ் வித் டபுள் கிரிட். வாவ், வேணாம். 10 டேமேஜ் பண்ணும், வேணாம்பா. ரைட்டு, டீ சூடா இருக்கு. அண்ட் இது இல்லை லைவ் டிலே. ஆமா ஆமா, லைவ் டிலே தான்.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
Yep. I think like 5 seconds. லைவ் அது 2Kல போடுறதுனால ப்ரோ அந்த மாதிரி அல்ட்ரா லோல வைக்க முடியாது. வச்சோன்னா எரர் வரும், அதனால தான் ப்ரோ. அதனால தான்.
silent.
Annihilation mode.
Be sanctified. To dust.
ஓகே ரைட் நைஸ் சத்து போங்கோ நல்லா சாவுறாங்கப்பா நான் ஈஸியாக அடியும் வாங்குறாங்க அவ்வளோவா நம்மளை அடிக்கவும் மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க வித் டிஃபென்ஸ் காப்லெட் வித் டபுள் கிரிட் ER பர்சன்டேஜ் அப்படி யாருக்கு வேணும் யாருக்காவது வேணும்னா கான்டாக்ட் மீ சிபாய்க்கு வேணும்னா கொடுக்குறேன் இந்த மாதிரி பீஸ் நம்ம கிட்ட அதிகமாகவே இருக்கு
Installation chamber deployed. Alternate.
Close your eyes. The tide is beckoning. Beware the creatures of the night.
அவ்வளோதான் லைக் ஒரு ஷார்ட் போட வேண்டியது பட் மறந்துட்டேன் ஹெச்பி ஸ்டாண்ட்ஸ் ஓகே டபுள் கிரிட் எல்லாம் ஹை ரோல் அதனால அப்படியே இருக்கட்டும் அது யாருக்கு எப்போ யூஸ் பண்ண போறேன்னு தெரில எப்போ ஒரு இஎஃப் சர்க்குலேட் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் செட் இதுக்கு மேலே நான் பார்க்க கூட மாட்டேன் ஹைப்போ ஸ்லாமஸ் I just stumbled on this live. Hello, welcome to the stream. And thanks for joining. Hypo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I am gonna call you 360. Okay, that's easy for me to read. 360. Okay. Yeah. By the way, welcome to the stream, brother. அவ்வளோதான் ப்ரோ ரெஸ்டின் முடிஞ்சது ஜஸ்ட் கால் மீ ஹைப்போ ஓகே ஹைப்போ ஓகே நைஸ் தென் யா நோ ப்ராப்ளம் லெட்ஸ் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் வேர் lead the way okay he's helping me to explore nice let's follow him before that let's update level up this artifact okay how is Genshin so far it's been a year since I have got yeah now we have got a very big Archon course and it's going very smoothly and I like the course. I think if you join the game also I think you will like this yeah and we got so many characters.
In a trade war, the perfect
we got our Columbina Patui Harbinger rolls. Wow, what a disasterful roll. Nice. I wanted to get to Columina. Oh, I got a after losing my 50-50 for Durin and I just kept my gambling addiction simply and I used that guarantee to take Columina. Yep. Compressor இருக்கு bro compressor. Yeah, just and I'm now saving for who is that Nicole, your new character soon will be playable, so I am now saving for her. Okay, nice comment. Nahida is presenting us with a comment.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
And if I may, why did you quit the Genshin? Like, did you give a gap for the game or gold? Where? Oh, oh here. I stopped due to being busy IRL. I stopped around 5.5. Okay, okay. Then yeah, started from 4.3. Okay, okay. Understandable. IRL. Mm. Oh, just is here.
Don't waste my time.
Oh,
You wait.
A hunter becomes the hunted.
Wealth. Why settle for less
nice.
than more?
Let's go. Okay, here is one chest.
Give up. Defensive mode engaged.
Nice.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
If you hypo bro, if you like this channel, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoy the live, please put on like. Yeah, that's all I wanted to tell. Right, Ra?
It's nothing.
Nice, 32K.
Your life is mine.
Oh, I did subscribe. Nice, thank you. Ta-da-dum, ta-dum.
Hey.
I think I'm gonna start exploring now. It's kind of boring. Sumeru. Okay, nice. அப்படியே போவோம் மேல. Oh shit. Hmm? How? How I will go there? Need a dendro character. Shit. Nahida. Here. Think I need to do once more. Sit here. Hey, bro. Coming. அப்படியே போயிட்ட. ஓகே நைஸ்.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
ஓகே யா.
Find anything you like? Everyone's okay.
Installation champ.
Surge.
நைஸ். Ta-da-da-da. Do இந்த கொஸ்ட் இப்போ ஸோ ரோமியோ ப்ரோ இருக்கீங்களா? இப்போ வெக்கி இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன் இப்போதைக்கு பண்ணல ப்ரோ. ஏதாவது கேரக்டர் எடுக்கும்போது வேணா பண்ணலாம். இப்போ ஏன்னா அதுக்கு பேர் லேண்டன் ரைட்டு கொஸ்ட் பண்ணல. ஓகேவா?
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.
ஓகே ப்ரோ. எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணும்போது நான் அது என்னது உங்களை கூப்பிடுறேன். எப்படியும் தனியா பண்ண மாட்டேன். நான் இப்போதைக்கு அந்த ஈவெண்ட்டை முடிக்கணும். அந்த ஈவெண்ட் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா முடியுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். 11 ஆர் சம்திங் டேஸ்ல.
Bring it.
Nice, let's go. Nice. எங்க இருக்கு அந்த கொஸ்ட்? இங்க தானே வரும். லீவ் வேலை டெலிபோர்ட் ஆயிப்போம். ஓகே நைஸ். அண்ட் ஓகே இது இருக்கட்டும் போதும். ஓகே வருவான் அடிக்கணும்னா. ஆன்லைன்ல இருக்கோம். இல்ல ஆன்லைன்ல இல்ல. கரெக்ட். ஓகே ரெலாம் ஆஃப் கிளவுட். யார் இருக்காங்க? நிங்குவாங்க பார்க்க போறான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆமா ரைட். ரைட்.
And
Landing.
your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lawn.
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit.
But
He discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jonju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life?
ரைட்டு. ஒரு வந்துவிட்டேன் தோழர்களே.
Yes, that's so it's true. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the adept. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Wanmin Restaurant என்னாச்சு?
Mingwang, Kuching, and Lanyan, you're all here! Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Yes! Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao Lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason.
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festival?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look! Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture? From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it. Wait, is this Chawang Terrace? No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicate. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chuang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So,
Okay.
that place is involved too? According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor. And her mother and grandmother, a few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, we suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chuang Terrace and took that picture.
The chasm?
Sasaki bro, vanakkam. Welcome to the stream.
Things are getting pretty complicated.
How was your day?
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, then let's head there now.
அங்க டெலிபோர்ட் பாயிண்ட் வர இல்லையே, நடந்து தான் போகணும். ஷிட். உங்க டேக்கு என்ன ப்ரோ? ஜாலியா சும்மா சுத்திட்டு சாரி ஜாலியா இருந்தீங்க. வீசி வந்து பாட்டு கேட்டுட்டு. Hi bro, next word gaming, welcome to the stream. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? ஆமா, நான் தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். விசில போறீங்க, பாட்டு கேக்குறீங்க.
Lady Yuhong. Oh, and the traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise.
I
hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's
And
urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming drug and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse.
Okay,
that isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous far and wide.
டீ வந்து எங்க ஹாஸ்டல்ல எடுத்துட்டு வரல, சோ அவன்கிட்ட டீ கேட்டேன், டீ போட்டு கொடுத்தான். சரின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஸ்நாக்ஸ் சாப்பிட்டு ஸ்டீம் போட்டு அப்படியே.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now.
Of course. If you need anything...
And
speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight? That's right. Are you planning to attend?
இல்லனா போய் சுத்தி பார்க்கணும்.
I wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway.
அந்த ரெண்டு இடத்தையுமே சொல்லிட முழு நேர வேலையா வச்சிருக்கான் இந்த பைமான்.
Huh? Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on. He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods. Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two, there's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liu. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Lin Long, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past. Yes, we're in for a real treat tonight, then. Yes. Have a
சாப்பிடுறது
great
மட்டும்தான்
time.
தெரியும்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். வேற ஏதோ
There's still
பண்றாப்பா.
more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll
Oh,
have to part
decoding,
after seeing the picture you brought. There's a
There's
few
a few
ideas I'd like to
I'd like
follow
to
up
follow
on.
up.
You're hard at work even
வாழ்த்துக்கள்
during...
I'm
நல்லா
simply
பண்ணீங்க.
fulfilling the All right.
Bye bye.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, இத மட்டும். Nice. Okay, இதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் டெலிபோர்ட் பக்கத்துலயே இருக்கு. No bustling me nearby. At the same time, do not want your work. Right, Ra? Alright. Decoration மேலயே நடந்து போவேன். Man move. Nice.
Here for the exhibition? After
Yes,
you.
please. Cutscene, huh? Right.
Greetings.
Oh,
I trust you've been well since last we met?
Speak of the
Sangli.
devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business.
You know
You
you
just do
just-
whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two.
இதோட வாய்ஸ்
Happy
எல்லாம்
lantern,
மாத்தி இருக்காங்க தானே?
Beto! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a
Rather, bro,
discovery,
வணக்கம்.
right?
Welcome to the
Yeah,
stream.
Ningguang pretty much said the same thing.
Lantern
She thought coming
post.
here might help culture me
jolly-ஆ
up
இருக்கு.
or something.
So சாப்பிட்டு
But
பார்த்துட்டு
as you
இருக்கேன்.
know, I'm more of a fists and
உங்க
punches type of
உங்க டே
person.
இன்னைக்கு எப்படி போச்சு?
I doubt one.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come. Even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do.
How
Anyway, how's everyone enjoying? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Oh. I found some crazy things
So we
today.
can buy this stuff?
என்னது bro?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as
எதை பத்தி
both parties
கண்டுபிடிச்சீங்க?
reach an agreement, you can make an offer of Mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super curious about all this stuff.
About the 6.1 ஈவன் கொஸ்டா 6.1 ஐயா அது பழைய கொஸ்ட் தானே? ஜியோ டேமேஜிங் இருக்கு. அது படி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 6 months இன்வென்டோல் பர்ன் பண்ணும். ஓ அது ஏதோ லீக்ஸ்ல பாத்துட்டு இருந்தேன். அவன் ஏதோ எப்படி இல்லாம வரான்னு.
There's a
And-
huge toad on it.
இப்பதான் லீக்கர்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஏதோ ஓம்டிஜிக்கு இது போட்டோன்னு
This
எல்லாம்.
material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like
கோலையோட
paper,
பர்த்டேக்கா?
more like silk
ஓ
or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
என்னது?
Well spotted. This is a painting of John Ju, the Moon Devourer, made
Made
primarily
by-
with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
ஓகே.
Janju the Moon Devourer. Paimon knew it. That toad made it super obvious.
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No!
she is already connected to the அதான்
You heard about how the moon disappeared
அந்த
recently, right?
ஆர்காங்கோஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி அவள வச்சு ஏதோ ஒரு
You're saying a
எக்ஸ்பெரிமென்ட்
toad
பண்ணுவாங்களே.
did that?
That's what the legend says.
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad, is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
That would seem to be a logical assumption.
Nice.
No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu-Vale, and many years ago at that.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu-Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as silver and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock.
Yeah, நல்ல
This
strategies
suggests
பண்றான்.
its place of origin may
நல்லா
very
எதுவுமே
well have
பண்றானே
been
bro.
the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
இருந்தா என்ன தப்பு?
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianzhu the Moon Devourer. But now, seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder, if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
அப்புறம் about the
Why,
next
to
patch.
me, of course.
அந்த
I am the owner of this painting after all.
ஏதோ blood stained அந்த artifact
So
related ஏதோ
you're
தானே.
one of the private collectors of the
அதான்
exhibition?
அதான் சொல்றீங்களா?
No wonder you knew so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious
ஒரு
antique?
பாஸ் ஃபைட் வரும்.
My work
Oh,
could
okay,
never
okay.
possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this
This
painting
painting
is
is
nothing
nothing
but
but a
a
lifeless.
lifeless artifact.
Oh,
In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite a worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't.
Allow me to be equally forthright,
forthright.
Miss Yoon. This silk painting is
Bloodstained
merely a
Night
copy
is a
I
big
made of the
deal.
original work. There is no
இல்ல.
need for such concern
அது
over its
ஏதோ ஒண்ணு
value.
இன்னைக்கு he is around 500 years
So
old.
it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr.
I
Zhongli.
pride myself
I
on
pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I
anything that
didn't
could
notice
bring-
anything.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me.
இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்கு எங்க
All
எங்க
that
தலையிட்ட.
said, Miss Yoon, you must accept.
அதெல்லாம் சொல்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணா
It's
வைங்க.
gone from handing out fake Mora to
500
Your
years old.
kindness is impossible to
மாசம் bro.
refuse, Mr. Zhongli.
பாப்போம் நாளைக்கு
Rest assured,
8
I'll be
மணிக்கு
sure
வேற
to return
எனக்கு இந்த
the
நைட்
favor.
ஃபுல்லா ஒரு ஷெட்யூல் புக்
I
ஆயிருக்கு.
shall look
So
forward to it.
நாளைக்கு காலமே
Man, that was quite the
ஈவினிங்
find.
நினைச்சேன் ப்ரோ.
I should buy something too, if only so I can
காலமே
show
தான்
it.
யாரும் சொன்னாங்க. டுமாரோ மார்னிங் தான் வாட்ச் தட் லைவ் அந்த மாதிரி சொன்னாங்க.
This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right?
Like crazy to
Crazy to
think.
think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always
Also
a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era
Right.
managed to create a remarkable
Nice.
civilization in
இன்னைக்கு
their
இது
own
ஒரு லோர்
right.
பம்ப் புதுசு தெரியாது.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Linlong's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigo Antiques. Nice to meet you. This
Oh,
exhibition has been
அந்த
amazing so
double
far.
sword அதுவா?
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhang. As for this war chariot,
It was
It was
discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by
price
Huishan
comes
Hall.
at 90
The price
million
comes
mora.
in at 90 million mora.
3 million இருக்கு.
How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a
Quite a
bargain.
bargain. To use that technique, you need
90 million
beat
mora
like
to
strength.
feed Paimon
Okay,
for
right.
like 1,000 years.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps
Perhaps
you'd be
you'd be
considered an
considered
antique
an
worth
antique
that
worth.
kind of mora too.
A claymore and a long
What,
sword.
90 million? Nuh-uh. Paimon's worth way more than that.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
வாங்க
Maybe I was
போறியாமா என்ன?
putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong.
Huh?
Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain.
அது ஒரு 7
After the
மில்லியன் கொடுமா.
exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver
வச்சுக்கிறேன்.
it to the
ஏன்னா
Alcor.
நீங்க
Actually, could you
மோரோ
send it
பாக்ஸ்ல
straight to
வச்சுக்கிறேன்.
Yujing Terrace?
அடுத்து புதிய
I'd like for
கேரக்டர்
the
பில்ட்
Tian
பண்ணுவேன்.
Chuan to see
இல்லனா
the proof
ஒண்ணே
of my
வேணா பில்ட்
discerning
பண்ணுமா.
eye for herself.
7 மில்லியன் மட்டும். தள்ளி விடு.
Understood.
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep Peru? Don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me.
Huh?
Nobody's going home empty-handed.
I appreciate your kindness,
Kindness,
Captain.
but
I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even...
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself.
அந்த
I wouldn't pass up
நாதன்
this opportunity if I were you,
லோர் பார்த்தேன்.
Paimon.
ஓகே ஓகே
Yeah,
புரியுது.
just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
We should at least check it out.
Guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us
நாட்கிரையில இந்த
anything.
பையன் அதிகமா
Let's
பேசுறான்.
go.
இங்க மான்ஸ்டாடு லியூ எல்லாம் வந்தாச்சுன்னா இந்த ஏத்தர் பையன் பேசவே மாட்டேங்கிறான். என்னன்னு தெரியல. சம்திங் நாட்கிரை போனா மட்டும் வாய் திறக்குது. என்னன்னு தெரியலப்பா. பேர்ல வந்து
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr.
He was a
Zhongli.
normal wolf at first. அது ஏதோ
Wow. So
ஏதாவது
many
இருக்கும்.
styles. What
இருக்கும்
kind
brother.
are these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain.
Oh, yeah. So these people...
Well, you may not know Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu
Private
Vale
bro,
was known for a different
welcome to the
ceremonial
stream, bro.
tradition that also involved jade.
Right.
The bee is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north.
Yeah,
These
because
form
traveler
the
is
6 ritual
observer, he
jades.
don't interact much with travel. நாட்கிரையில மட்டும் பண்றான் bro.
It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down,
That's
even for
why
our
he
establishment.
only involves when
No
stuff
matter.
is connected to him.
You
That's
happen
why
to
he
have
is not
precisely the piece I was looking for.
இருந்தாலும் bro அங்க ஏதோ இல்ல.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
Wait பண்ணுங்க. That way okay, right. If you played the game, you know we like Link from Legend of Zelda. Sorry brother. Legend of Zelda the game ஒன்னு இருக்குன்னு தெரியும், but ஆனதுல this broken jet token I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Songli. It is one of the
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
Oh.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that.
Okay, இதுதான் சிபாயோட ரோல் ஏதோ அந்த இது ரிலேட்டடா எதுவும் நினைக்கிறேன் தெரியல பாப்போம்.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
There's a question.
Indeed.
Oh.
It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in...
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full.
Okay.
Then...
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece
Sasaki,
was.
bro.
Since it
Boris
has caught your
was a
interest,
small pup.
allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
That is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Then he met with
Not
the
at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance
Bro.
to appreciate these snapshots of
Arkan
history.
cost new
So,
in
holding
the
an
cost
exhibition like
lore
this
எனக்கு
has been a
பாதி
lifetime
புரிஞ்சு
wish of
பாதி
mine.
புரியாம தான்
And it never would have been possible
Okay.
without your help, Mr.
இதுல
Zhongli.
நான் அடுத்த
I merely put in a good
something
word with a
ஆர்கான்
few
கொஸ்டா என்ன
acquaintances of
இதுன்னே
mine.
தெரியல அதுல
And it
வர
had a
லோர் நீங்க இப்ப
profound
எனக்கு
impact.
சொன்னீங்கன்னு வைங்களேன்
Without your
மொத்தமா குழம்பிடுவேன்
recommendation, I
So,
doubt half of these
light a gap
collectors
for
would
me,
have come
okay?
to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Huh? Right. He met her not right. Yara. Oh, okay. Man got the godlike powers from her. Okay. நம்ம ஏஞ்சல் டென் வாங்கினா look like it could be an exit. I should check it out. Treadmill கை வச்சு ஓட சொன்னா எனக்கு பாட்டு ஞாபகம்
5 7
prime number சென்றியாமா that's why she was
11
comes out of it
13
next
17
யாருக்கு வரும் இதை யார சொல்றீங்க
19 23 29
prime numbers நினைக்கிறேன் ஆமா சிபாய் அக்கா வந்திருக்காங்க ஓகே உல்பா
You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them.
It seems to
exist in your... Me? I'm sorry, I... Don't remember.
Wow.
The shadow of the moon?
Or
a dream of time. I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that you seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is... that direction. I believe someone told me that before, but I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
பேசிட்டு போறாங்க சிபாய் இந்த கொஸ்டின் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்டே பண்ணிரலாம் ஸ்பாயிலர் எல்லாம் பாதி வந்துச்சு ஐயோ இட்ஸால அப்புறம் பண்றேன்னு சொல்லி ஒதுக்கி விட்டேன்
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlang. My friend has taken ill and I must escort him to get some rest.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please
come with me. Okay.
Yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token, charge the expense to the Wangsheng funeral parlor if you would.
ரைட்ரா கூட்டாவ தலையில கட்டுறாங்க கரெக்டா தானே இருக்கு
Guess someone's thinking of me. But this late at night?
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late. And how about we head back? We can
head back?
Oh, actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to
All right.
New Year's resolution எல்லாம் எடுக்கறாங்கப்பா.
Let's go.
என்ன இது? மேகமூட்டம்.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
ஆஹா. கூட்டா நல்ல பாட்டு பாடுறா. இது எங்கேயோ பார்த்த ஒரு ஃபீல் எனக்கு வருது. இந்த பேட்டர்ன் எங்கேயோ லைக் ஏதோ ஒரு பிளேஸ்ல பார்த்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல். ஜென்ஷின் லோடிங் ஸ்கிரீன்ல பார்த்திருக்கேன்.
Aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring it?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened.
Oh, right. Paimon's confused though. She How is that?
It sounds like his spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. You suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token.
Wait, does that mean...
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow. This token is merely a meaty. Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Teyvat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right?
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Teyvat to this day.
What?
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
So the reason it was the fake moon, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend was so. That means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right?
Then it
won't be long before the White...
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon's shadow is gone, Teyvat will...
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back...
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her.
அம்மாவே எனக்கு புரியாது இவன் வேற புரியாத பாஷையிலே புரியாத மாதிரி பேசுறான்.
Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection, however, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Teyvat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world. Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Liyue, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zebai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait! The White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to...
Please, remain calm, Paimon. The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zebai's because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves.
I think so that.
Indeed. The being you encountered was Zebai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zebai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zebai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other 2 soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one. Her second deadly self is called Ziju. After Zebai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zebai's memories.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. It's possible the return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zebai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among. She lent me her aid during the Archon War 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome. So I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zebai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Ziju should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue.
Possessed someone? Wait!
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got...
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She'd still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds.
Let's start our intention there in 2 days.
A sound plan.
You're leaving
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
Okay.
There's still so much you haven't told us! Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place! Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then Naturally, those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
Okay, one who preserved her soul.
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside.
Very
well. It was the avatar of time.
God.
Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zija.
How much time do we have?
On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns and the wishes written upon them will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's as I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time. Providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Okay. இதான் நான் இப்ப இவ்வளவு நேரமா இருந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கேன். எப்படி? Okay, after 2 days.
Should we head to Boo Boo Pharmacy today? Fingers crossed we learned something useful.
கொஞ்சம் மேல வந்துட்டோமா? நைஸ்பா. நான் அதுக்கு மேல ஏதோ வச்சிருக்கேன்.
So let me get this straight. The patient disappeared right as you were delivering the
I know it's hard to believe, but that's exact.
It's true.
1 minute.
1 minute she was. Hey, it's Yelan! Fancy seeing you. Oh,
This is better.
Not at all. Just a small roadblock in the case I'm working. Mingguang asked me to investigate a patient. If you're here to find her too, then you're out of luck, I'm afraid. She went missing this morning.
What?
Right.
According to Dr. Baiju, the patient vanished right under his nose. But it just seems like that should be impossible.
There 1 second and gone the next?
Then you're suggesting this Lu Shangshang is the vigilant Yaksha in disguise? Or some other adeptus?
Guess not. But this is so weird. Unless Linny decided to take his act to Liyue? Who is this? He's... Oh, never mind. Paimon's just...
Let's set aside the how for now, and focus more on the where.
Okay.
You mentioned this patient has a strong obsession with achieving fame and recognition?
Yes. She kept talking about becoming a renowned... So, are we looking for a place where it's super easy to become famous?
I think we should check out the Xiao Lantern crafting stall.
Because it's easy...
Not exactly.
And
when the people of Liyue need a solution to a problem, their first thought would be to... If her wish is to become famous, she might...
That certainly sounds
Turns out, the White Horse Adeptus might be a lot closer to home than she thinks. Nothing. Let's go check out those stalls.
இந்த பீஸ் கூட வச்சிருக்கிறதுக்கு வேற ஏதாவது பண்ணலாங்க. அது எத்தனை கிலோமீட்டர் அங்கிட்ட கிடக்கு? பக்கத்தில் தான் இருக்கு கைஸ். நைஸ்.
Alright, we're here! Still no
Okay.
As long as you're patient enough, Paimon, you'll find that hunting down people is no different from... We need to blend into the environment, or we risk alerting the target. So as far as...
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Notice so bro, welcome to the stream.
Then...
Like,
What's your New Year's wish, Yelan?
ரொம்ப நல்லா blend ஆயிருக்கீங்கப்பா. Lemonade, சொல்லுங்க Sasaki bro.
Oh, and it can't be work-related.
சொல்லுங்க.
You gotta take a break once in a while. You're always digging out this suspect, tailing that criminal, hunting the... Which is super amazing and all, but it's gotta be exhausting.
Really getting into this,
Welcome. Welcome back to the stream, brother.
Come on, it's all part of the act.
Then I suppose it'd be to go traveling the next time.
Traveling? That's our bread and butter.
Thanks for the offer, but my desk is piled high with reports on your exploits. And that's not quite the kind of traveling I had in mind. I was thinking more, to lie down and do absolutely nothing.
Nice.
Something a bit more easy and breezy, right? Hey, wait! We know just the place! It's super relaxing and full of fun activities!
You got the beautiful
ocean and tons of cute little creatures Seriously!
I suppose I'll have to...
Hey guys! Happy Lantern Rite!
What a coincidence!
Well, it's that time of year, am I right? Thought I'd join in on the fun. You can't have Lantern Rite without making one of these.
What you gonna wish for?
Aw, man, it's kind of embarrassing, but... whatever. The truth is, the mighty mythical beasts are seriously struggling with recruitment. So, I'm hoping to find a few apprentices and teach them the art of wushu dancing.
Awesome!
Oh, nice.
Sure, Fugami, here we come!
Nice.
Whoa there, Paimon!
Mighty
One step at a
mythical
time.
beast.
I actually need to find people first.
Yeah, but Paimon bets people will jump at the chance to learn from you!
Well, I wouldn't be so sure. Wushu dancing is super physical and takes a lot of hard work to master, so it's not easy to find people. At this point, if the Adepti can't help me, no one can.
I'll do it!
Huh?
Right.
You just said you wanted an apprentice, right? Well, I'm offering. What do you think?
Whoa, the White Horse Adeptus works faster than I thought.
Traveler, it's her.
Our target!
Hey, didn't you hear me? I said I wanted to be your apprentice.
No need to shout. I heard you the first time.
Right.
Step back a bit, Gaming. This person could be dangerous.
What?
Hey, what are you trying to do? Do you know who I am?
Lu Shangshang, we have no intention of harming you. We just need to...
Get back, I said!
Try to remain...
If you come any closer, I'll...
என்னாச்சு ஆஹா டெலிபோர்ட்டேஷன் சுத்துவா ஓ எல்லாரும்
Little wisp of a being. How are you able to see me? So what if I am? Leave at once! You, a mere mortal, whose own life hangs by a thread, would dare reach for the... Unless you wish to be condemned to eternal damnation, you would do well to abandon this foolish endeavor. I shall speak on this. No further.
Don't come any closer. How did I get here?
Playing dumb, are we? Save it. We know...
What? No, I would never.
You don't remember.
Of course not. How could I do...
What about the photo you took near Chuang
Sala,
Terrace?
cut பண்ணா அமைதியா இருக்கும்.
What photo?
ஃபோன் அடிக்க கூடாது.
What's going on? It's like she lost her memory or something.
Well, this I'll take her back for questioning and let you know what I find.
Okay,
Take her away.
But I didn't do anything.
That's weird. She seems so normal now, but she doesn't...
This is just great. An apprentice falls right into my lap, and now she's gone!
Don't worry, Gaming. This is a special case. Paimon sure you'll find one soon.
Unless you're gonna pony up and offer a real solution, Paimon, I don't want to hear it.
Gaming? What's it?
I'm done here. I'm gonna go find an apprentice, and I won't take no for an...
Gaming, wait!
Gaming a process.
Is it just Paimon or what?
Noodle Paimon everything. Man.
Oh, so you... Uh-oh. Yeah, we better find him before something bad happens.
Nice. இந்த ஃபைட் வருமா காமிங் கூட டிவிபி மாதிரி கேரக்டர் நம்மளும்.
Alas, why must Cloud Retainer inflict such woe upon us, Mooncarver?
Huh?
By the order of Rex Lapis, we were supposed to make haste to the harbor to stand watch. Yet we arrived late. For you and your inscrutable wisdom chose that very moment to tend the
female character மட்டும் விடுறாங்கப்பா.
Male character Cloud Retainer banished us to the wilderness in anger. A pity only that I, blameless as I am.
Blameless indeed. You speak as if it was not you who decided to plant all that mint in the yet now in its wretched state, overrun by blight and vermin, you would turn away?
At least
Utterly heartless.
அவங்க அந்த ஷேப்லயே வச்சிக்கிட்டு NPC ஃபார்ம்ல கூட வேணாம். ஓகே, அந்த மூணு கார்டஸ் வந்திருந்தாங்க தெரியுமா ஆர்கான் பஸ்ல, அந்த மாதிரி விட்டுருந்தா கூட சரி, அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு சின்ன ஹோப்பாவது இருந்திருக்கும். ஓகே, பிளேபிள் கேரக்டர்ஸா வருவாங்க. தலையை தட்டி விட்டாங்க பாத்தீங்களா, ஃபீமேல் கேரக்டர் மட்டும் விட்டாங்க.
At last, a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should steal into her abode and plant a veritable
I am not
field
being
of
gay
mint.
here. I am just stating the facts, though. There are girls. Ayo, shit, motherfucker. There are other genders players also. Maybe அவங்களுக்கும் இங்க வந்து ஓகே வந்து மேல் கேரக்டர்ஸ் அதிகமா இருந்தா வந்து
positively ingenious.
நல்லா இருக்கும்னு தோணும். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு தாட்ல நல்ல தாட்ல தான் சொன்னோம். பிக் கேமர் வெல்கம் டு தி
Please, we don't know anything about wushu dancing. Just leave us alone.
What? You think I'm not good enough to teach you? Just agree to be my apprentices and then we can talk.
Right.
That child looks somewhat familiar.
It appears to be the wushu dancer from the harbor.
You are gay.
I have seen him perform on occasion.
Come, let us take a closer look.
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer aid.
Oh, thank the gods! Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to force us to become his wushu dancing apprentices, and he won't take no for an answer!
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Right there.
Get out of the way, old man! This is between us.
Preposterous! You dare to presume we are of a mature age?
How was your day, gentlemen? My day வந்து அருமையான ஒரு கேம் கண்டுபிடிச்சு ஆடிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஜாலியா இருந்தேன். இப்போ நீங்க வந்து கொஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க.
Something is amiss. Look closer.
And Karadi Gamer bro, welcome to the stream.
Indeed, he bears the mark of something.
It spells trouble. You there, depart at once.
Hey! You drove off my recruits, old man. You'll just have to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit.
Many years it has been since a being has dared speak to us in
such
a manner.
அந்த மூன் காடஸ் at least அந்த மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் எஃபோர்ட் போட்டுறீங்களா bro இவங்களுக்கு.
Sought to use you as its puppet, young one.
You two, you're Adepti.
Does that strike fear?
Whoa! 2 Adepti recruits just fall right into my lap? That white horse sure knows how to grant a wish. Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has taken a hold of him.
We know! It's one of the White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves!
The White Horse Adeptus is dead?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us to Leah Harbor for this very reason?
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? Who's gonna be
first
apprentice in the
It doesn't
matter. I'm not the kind of Sufu who plays favorites.
Insolent spirit, be gone from this child at once.
எதுக்கு அதுதான் அந்த பையன் டைம் ஃப்ரீஸ் பண்ணாத
getting in my way again. That is no concern of yours.
நல்லா இருக்காங்க. அந்த கேரக்டர் பார்க்க மாஸா இருக்கு. இங்க பாருங்களேன், கண்ணு, லிப்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்க்க அப்படியே சூப்பரா இருக்கு. ரைட்டு நண்பர்களே, ஸ்டூபிட் கேம் அவுட். பை ப்ரோ தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் ஜாயினிங். எல்லாமே பார்க்க அப்படியே சூப்பரா இருக்கு. எடுக்கதான் முடியல, எடுக்க மனசும் வரல.
No, only by doing it myself. Will I find otherwise? Rage will consume me. Get the curse of time. Come no closer. This is your final
இப்ப எங்க அந்த ஒரு சின்ன பேட் இருந்துச்சுல, ஒருவேளை அதுல பேரு.
Be gone from this child at once.
Huh? Travel? Where are we? Weren't we just making
ரிட்டர்ன்ல பாத்துக்கலாம். ரிட்டர்ன்ல பாத்துப்போம், எடுப்போம்.
Agitation stirs within me. I require cooling mint to beat this heat. And speaking of, Cloud Retainer has scorned this verdant wonder long enough. It is time for her to feel its wrath. The wrath of mint! Mountain Shaper, where are you going?
Oh no! Now Mountain Shaper's acting weird.
Raitra!
You don't think it's spread to him, do you?
Quickly now, explain to me what has been
second
happening.
ஐடில இருக்கு. Shit. ஏன் செகண்ட் ஐடிலயும் இல்ல, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஐடிலயும் இல்ல ப்ரோ. இன்னொரு ஐடில ஃபுல் பண்ண 40ல வந்து 5 ஸ்டார் வந்தான். நல்லா என்ஜாய்மெண்டே ஆயிட்டேன். ஓகே 5 ஸ்டார் சிபாய் வருது, பில்ட் பண்றோம், மாஸ் காட்றோம். தம்பி போடா, உனக்கு மோனான்னு சொல்லி மோனா கொடுத்து விட்டாங்க. அவ்வளவுதான்.
It is simply exhaustion. But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something like this.
நல்ல டேமேஜ் குடுக்குறா ப்ரோ.
Unexpected.
அதெல்லாம் ஒருத்தர் பட் நம்ம நிக்கோலுக்கு சேவ் பண்றதுனால
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give chase, Zidja would but flee from his form and take refuge. Seek out Streetward Rambler. Cloud Retainer and the Conqueror of Demons should be with her. I shall take this child back to the...
நல்ல டேமேஜ் கொடுக்குறா ப்ரோ. அதான் ப்ரோ, அவ நல்ல டேமேஜ் கொடுக்குறா, புரியுது எனக்கு, அதுவுமே தெரியுது ப்ரோ. ஒரு சிங்கிள் கேரக்டர் இருந்தாலுமே லூனா டிஸ்ப்ளே பண்றா, நல்லாவே இருக்கா அவ. பட் என்ன பண்றது, இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல எடுக்க முடியாது. இந்த அக்கௌண்ட்ல அந்த அக்கௌண்ட்லயுமே சேவிங் தான் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. என்னன்னா அங்கே எங்கேயோ போக வச்சுட்டு இருக்கீங்க சலா. டென்ஷனா கடுப்பாவது கேஷன் ஆகி இப்ப பஜ்ஜி. இன்னைக்கு have 2 teams in Abyss. நைஸ். அப்ப நீங்க 2 டீம் வந்துச்சுன்னா மேக்ஸிமம் Abyss ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க, முடிக்கலாம் நம்புறேன். ஓகே, இப்போ இங்க வருவாளா?
The White Horse Adeptus? You mean the mysterious white mare that aided Rex Lapis during the Archon War?
Okay.
Even if it's not her, there must be some connection.
Rex Lapis's recent trip seems to be related to the...
Shanyun! Madam Ping! Xiao!
Ah, Traveler. It has been quite some time.
Without Chibai. Wow. Nice. இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நாள்ல ரீசெட் வர ஆகுதுல்ல.
Paimon. You're as lively as I remember.
Sorry, Madam Ping. No time to catch up. Something terrible.
What is it? Has Mountain Shaper gotten himself into trouble? Mooncarver.
என்னெல்லாம் நடந்தோ அது அப்படியே ஒப்பிக்கிறார்கள்.
That old fool dares to utter such nonsense behind one's back.
Yeah.
So, even a mere deadly self of the White Horse Adeptus was able to possess Mountain Shaper and affect his mind.
No wonder listen
No wonder
together
Rex
here
Lapis told
and
Mountain Shaper's cultivation is inadequate. He was caught unprepared. Were it one of us, Zhuge would hardly have found a vessel quite so...
Hey, that's not what you said earlier.
Where is Mountain Shaper now?
A question that hardly bears pondering. Obviously, he intends to plant mint in the vicinity of one's abode.
Ah, then he poses no great threat. We might as well let him be. Once he fulfills his wish, it's...
Your ulterior motive is most obvious, Mountain Shaper. You two hope for Mount Outsong to be covered in mint. One can see it clear as day. Not to mention, deadly selves are born of malevolent human desires, and naturally pose a great risk to the form and mind of all living beings. We can...
Let me handle it. I have relevant experience and know how to deal with such...
One has no doubt of that. Yet your involvement would likely end in armed confrontation. In one's own estimation, the time before his departure, Rex Lapis knew that Zhuge was active in Liyue Harbor. It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis did not believe extreme measures were warranted.
Yes, this is quite a peculiar case. After all, Zhuge's possession does not seem to come with ill intent.
There is another matter of import, however. I sense tremendous resentment emanating from her. What could be its source to render her so unable to find peace?
To travel to புரியுது சின்ன சின்ன இடத்துக்கு திரும்ப போக வேண்டியது கடுப்பா இருக்கு ஆனா அந்த ஸ்டார்டிங் ஒரு லைன்
perhaps
எனக்கு புரியல
Indeed.
I heard that ancient clans in the mountains once regarded the White Horse Adeptus as the daughter of time. It seems there was...
The daughter of time. Cursed?
Time does not treat everyone equally.
The longer
you dwell in this
world, okay.
What do we do?
One has devised a solution based on what you have told us. It seems that Zhuge is in the habit of leaping to a different host when provoked. One's plan is for us to block all escape routes while you confront Mountain Shaper, forcing Zhuge to reveal herself. Then, if prior experience stands, she will have no choice but to possess you. However, not only are you able to sense it, you are also unaffected by the peculiar state of stasis. In other words, in that moment, you would have the chance to either subdue or persuade her.
That is akin to walking straight into the lion's den.
Isn't this plan a bit too risky? Why doesn't Paimon try first? After all, even if she got possessed, it's not like she would pose a danger to anyone.
You might eat so much you became a literal ball.
Paimon's wishes aren't all food-related, you know.
One would not suggest this course of action if one had any. Time and again, the traveler has proved immune to Zhuge's influence. Consider for a moment why that might...
Oh yeah! That's what the first deadly self told you, right?
Perhaps your time and nod cry left you with the blessing of the newborn moon goddess traveler. And this White Horse Adeptus clearly has a profound connection to the moon.
Indeed.
அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏதோ ஒன்னு லெவல் பண்ணனும் ஃபெதர்னு ஐ திங்க் சோ யா முடிச்சா அதுக்கப்புறம் வீக்லி பாஸ் அடிக்கும்போது உல்ஃப் அடிச்சு
I was just trying to fathom why Rex Lapis left without explaining the situation in detail. But now I think I understand. Rex Lapis entrusted this matter to the Traveler, which means in his estimation, the Traveler must be the key to its resolution.
Okay.
So I have no other concern.
Then we are all in agreement on proceeding very well. We should see whether that old fool...
அது என்ன பிளான்னு கூட பாக்குறேன் அப்படியே பாட்டுக்கு போறேன் டீம் டேமேஜ் நல்லா இருக்கு ப்ரோ இவளது ஏன்னா லைக் பொலிமினா அண்ட் Enough allowance to
1 minute, 2 minutes. Let us plant a hole. Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong no more. But rather, oh, to behold the look on her face when she is confronted with such verdant...
Mountain Shaper. You dare disturb the
Do not take personal offense, Cloud Retainer.
He's not in
control.
Exactly. Let it go this once. Zitja is the one
Huh? But Zitja just helps people fulfill their own...
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the...
When he wakes up, we shall have words.
Nice.
Everyone, to your positions.
What's the condition? Build a card.
Be careful.
Yeah, Patima.
A pest? I must catch... Again! Oh, don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you?
Yes, he told me to get rid of them.
Such brazen insolence.
That influence your color.
Such presumption. Such boundless avarice. That wretched adept's impudence knows no end. If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her cuisine machine to pieces. You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceedingly You have no conception of that which you know nothing of my past. My warning was given. The cost into a stubborn mortal. You. Very well. If death is what you seek, come. Let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form.
And let it be granted. Next. Why the travel? In Terla bro, புதிய அவுட்ஃபிட் வேற எடுத்து வச்சிருக்கேன் அவனுக்கு. I mean, costume முடிச்சு கொடுத்தாங்க. வச்சிருக்கேன். நீங்க இப்பதான் நீங்க அங்க பில்ட் கேட்டீங்க. பாத்தீங்கல்ல அதுக்குள்ள காட்டோட என்னெல்லாம் ஆகுது.
You who seek death, stand before my prison. I was merely a trace of impure energy within Zabai's immortal body. When her soul was shattered, it should have been the end of me, but then the one who governs time descended from on high and froze the moment of her. And so I remain in this world, unable to find release. A mortal who knows of her existence and would dare to speak her name. Who are you? Help.
Oh, there is nothing we can do for each other.
There is nothing we can do for each other. Her power, the one who governs time. It has surrounded me ever since. A blessing and a prison. No. I have been asleep in this prison for countless years. Then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure and bright as ever, unchanged across the millennia. That place is called Chuang Terrace. Did later generations rebuild the altar in a new location? Could it be that traces of what happened back then still remain in that memory? Is embedded deep within the essence of Zabai's soul. It is one that should have been forgotten. Yet, it is precisely that which haunts my every waking moment, fuels my rage, and denies me a modicum of peace. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, I shall relinquish control over this body's curse, and let run as fast as you can. Look, it draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all in. I shall wait for you at the end, mortal.
Evade being swept up in its water. Fail. And we shall sink into oblivion together.
Aha, இப்போ வருது bro. சாலா உடனே வராதடா. Thank you. Wait, வந்துட்டான். அங்க போணுமா? ஓகே, ஓ இங்க இருக்கு. ரைட். இந்த பிளேஸுமே நல்லா இருக்கு. ஒரு ஸ்கிரீன் ஷாட் எடுத்து வச்சுப்போம். யூஸ் ஆகும்.
I did not expect that you would make it. Yes, it would seem even time cannot hold you back. In that case, come, let your wish be granted.
அக்கா ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்க guys. Let's go.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai.
Wow, Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful?
Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth, how to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops.
Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving.
It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back.
Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned?
She'll come. We just have to believe.
What is that?
Oh.
Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us! I knew she wouldn't abandon us!
இப்போ இப்படிதான் ஃபீல் ஆவாளா?
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where I stand, and not just my nation. Were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the heavens themselves. It was a time of war, one that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the battles tainted with curse. The heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be cleansed. If I just had more time. But it wasn't enough. I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived.
The descendants of mankind made their home also at live.
I never imagined there would. So long this rage has been within me. Yet here in this moment, it has stilled at last. If you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may take the part of her soul that just remember. From this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fallen rests on your shoulders, and that cannot now be changed.
What will become of you?
As I said before, I am but a remnant of Tsubai's adeptal form, a manifestation of her wrath that was not meant to linger in this world. By taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well.
So let it be done.
So, let it be done.
Oh, bye. Vanakkam. Any final wishes?
It's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it?
Very well.
Very well. In regard to my fate and that of however, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I asked for this and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded in death. Now darkness breaks. Free and unburdened, I reclaim my light.
இன்னை உங்க டே எப்படி போச்சு? ஐசிஆர் ப்ரோ. ரெட் கலர் பால் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க ப்ரோ. ரொம்ப மோசமா போச்சு. ஏன்ச்சு என்னாச்சு ஐயா? ஹக்கு ஹக்கு டே தானே, ஹக்கு உங்களுக்கு யாரும் கொடுக்கலையா? சிட்டா அதை கேட்க மறந்துட்டேன் பாருங்க.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Young one. What exquisite mint seedlings. Was it you who planted them? I had not taken you for one so versed in the horticultural arts. I must insist that you visit Mount Hulao. There is much we could learn. But this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the verdant wonder that is mint. We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve he has. What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal. Has the matter with Zujia been resolved?
Wow! That was fast! That took, what, like...
A second to us, perhaps. But for the traveler, I imagine it felt much...
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, traveler. You don't feel strange in it?
Well, sounds like good news all around. I'm glad this
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zujia may have been resolved, but there is another that is far from over. The mint you plant. Perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mount.
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened with Zujia.
She told me about the part.
Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secrets to me.
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler.
It's
one I've seen Rex Lapis wear on many occasions. Whatever you learned, it must be too heavy to share.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? That deadly self didn't hurt you, did she?
No, nothing like that.
Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know anything else.
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that one should not have to shoulder such a not to mention that certain knowledge brings danger in its wake. I would never want you to feel forced to be the sole keeper.
Yeah, kind of like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Better to grab a bunch of friends and eat it all together. Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than willing to...
After gasping, sir, what you learned about language?
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter in the ancient past of this land.
Fighting in it.
So, the people of that nation worship the white horse adeptus as the god of soil and grain.
It would seem then that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the details of his recent trip. I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met, or if he was forced to face things alone. Regardless, Lantern Rite takes place in 2 days. Let's meet back up again. If there's no news of Rex Lapis by then,
ஒரு பாட்டு
we'll
முடிக்கிறேன்
have to
guys.
come
So
up with a plan.
லைவுக்கு ஒரு சின்ன பிரேக் விட போறேன். பிரேக் விட்டு
Fingers crossed it all goes well.
need to take food. Okay. ஃபுட் வந்து கீழ இருந்து எடுக்கணும். மெஸ்ல இருந்து எடுக்கணும். So yeah. அந்த ஒரே ஒரு சேலஞ்ச் பார்த்தோம்ல அதை மட்டும் போய் முடிச்சிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். சின்ன ப்ரீமோஸ் கண்ணை ஒருத்தது எங்கேயோ பார்த்தேன். அந்த Unfreeze Pro, welcome to the stream. MS போச்சியா?
Defensive mode engaged. Give up.
ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. 2 ப்ரீமோஸ் கொடுத்திருக்கான்.
A keen eye.
எப்படி நம்ம நீங்குவாங்க? Oblet ஐசே. போடுவோம். நான் நல்லா இல்ல. அப்புறம் என்னாச்சு? இப்போ பாருங்க மாசான ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் வீட்டு. ஓகே 68. இன்னொரு 2 கிரிட் ரேட் வந்துச்சுன்னா கிரிட் மிஸ்டே ஆகாது கைஸ். அது எவ்வளவு கிரிட் ரேட்ல மட்டும் ரோல் ஆகுது. ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் கிரிட் டேமேஜ்ல மட்டும் ரோல் ஆகி வரப்பா அது போட முடியாது. ஓவர் கிரிட் ஆகும். ஓகே லெட்ஸ் see. ஓகே கைஸ் லைவ் ஒரு கொஞ்சம் சில நேரம் பிரேக் கொடுக்கிறேன். யா பிரேக் விட்டு நான் திரும்ப வந்து கன்டினியூ பண்றேன். till then bye bye. Okay, live mic on பண்ணிக்கோம். Okay, nice. Yeah. இனி feather மட்டும் நல்லா ரோல் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா nice.
Your life is mine.
Okay, இன்னும் 2 days வெயிட் பண்ணி lantern ride போறோம். Time travel. பட் யா இது அந்த ஒவ்வொரு டே சிங்கிள் கொஸ்டா வந்திருந்தேன்னா அப்பவே பண்ணியிருந்தேன்னா இது எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்காது. இப்ப பண்ணும்போதுதான் லைட்டா மெத்தமா இருக்கிறது. வேற ஒண்ணும் இல்லை தோழர்களே. சாங்லிய பார்த்துதான் இங்க தானா லைஃப் அவர் ஷார்ட்ஸ் பார்க்க போயிட்டாரா மிஸ்டர் உல்ஃப்ரி?
Cloud retainer, met a ping.
Yeah. Any news on
Zhangli? Wait, are we missing two?
Well, Shen Yun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
that's pretty harsh, Cloud retainer.
பாரபட்சம் பார்க்காம அடிச்சிருக்காங்க அக்கா.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond.
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left.
Shit guys. நம்மளால மட்டும் தான் மெசேஜ் பார்க்க முடியும். அந்த மெசேஜ் என்னன்னு அவங்க கேட்பாங்க. அத வேற அவனுங்க டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணனும். ஷோ so sad, yeah.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingze. I have left an entrance for you.
சரிங்களா? இது என்ன அவனுங்கள்ட்ட சொல்லணும்?
Well,
just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
All right, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Okay. Act 3 guys. Let's go. நான் எதுக்கு இவ்வளோ எக்ஸைட் ஆகுறேன்? ஓகே நம்ம பை விசில இருந்து கிளம்பி விட்டார். நைஸ். ஓகே, அது அங்க இல்ல நினைத்தேன். நான் இந்த இதான் நினைத்தேன். ஓகே, ஐயோ சிட்டு, இடது பக்கம் ஒரு போர் வந்து இடிக்கும் நம்மள. சாவுசாலா எதுக்கு வந்து இடிக்கிறது? என்னப்பா டீம்ல தான் இருந்தா என்னப்பா வச்சுட்டு வந்துக்கலாம் கை. என் மேப்ல மார்க் ஆயிருக்குமா? பயப்படாத, நான் ஒண்ணு கூப்பிட்டு போறேன். உள்ள போறியா இதுவா ஒண்ணுமே கேட்கல. போனோன்னா ஸ்டார்ட். டென்ஷன் நல்லா இருக்குடா உங்க பார்ட்னர்ஷிப். பட் இந்த பிளேஸ் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஆஹா சேம் ட்ராப் இல்ல ஆகல.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so? Sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lantern? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere...
Perhaps in some sense it is. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now... It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. Even should miss. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble? Not to mention, are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zebai, but Zichao. Surely you did not take us for one and the same solely on the basis that we may all assume... Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent...
Very well then. I have come to ask for Zebai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zebai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
The world outside is changing.
With the new moon's birth,
the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
அதுக்கு இன்னைக்கு நைட் இருந்து காம்பன்சேட் பண்ணுவேன். நல்லா இருக்கா? நல்லா இருந்துச்சு ப்ரோ. நீங்க அத எடிட்டர், டைரக்டர், ஸ்டோரி ரைட்டர் எல்லாமே நீங்க தானே? பாத்துறேன். நல்லா தான் இருந்துச்சு.
Most intriguing.
How was your day? உங்க டே இன்னைக்கு எப்படி போச்சு?
My intention is to gather all three together so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Today was staring. Enachu bro?
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was.
That's sports day. அத விட்டு தள்ளுங்க ப்ரோ. பாஸ்ட் ஐயோ அந்த பாட்டு வேற. இதுவே பாட்டு இல்லை. ரிஹர்சல் ஆனுவல் டேயா மாசுதான்.
Oh, great Lord
இல்ல
of
ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ்
Geo.
டேக்கு ரிஹர்சலா?
Should this still be unclear to you? I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now. Enough of the posturing. It's time.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared.
I am sorry, bro. I can't actually stay here for long. No problem, brother. உங்க வேலையை போய் நீங்க மாஸ்டா பண்ணி முடியுங்க. நான் இங்க சிபாய் கூட குடும்பம் நடத்துறேன், கொஸ்ட் முடிக்கிறேன்னு ஜாலியா போயிட்டாங்க.
Yet you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
சாரி எல்லாம் கேட்காத ப்ரோ, போயிட்டு உங்க வேலையை மாசா பண்ணிக்கோங்க, அவ்வளவுதான். உங்க வேலை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஜஸ்ட் அன் என்டர்டைன்மெண்ட். உங்களுக்கு ஃப்ரீ டைம் இருக்குமோ வாங்க, அவ்வளவுதான்.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less...
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, the Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue. And...
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterward.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be in...
Hey, it's Xiangli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has soaked you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
So does to you? Just what have you gotten us into?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Liyue.
And you will help us after that.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Nice.
Entertain you?
Thank you, bro. Vanakkam. Where would you like to...
Let us start with this Liyue harbor, of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as...
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it.
Get ready
to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Teyvat.
Stream ಓಡ್ದ
ஃபோன் கால் இருந்துச்சு, ஒரு ஃபோன் கால் இருந்துச்சு, அதை பார்க்க போயிட்டேன். அண்ட் நிரஞ்சன் ப்ரோ ஹலோ போட்ட டைம் பார்க்க முடியல. யா பட் ஹாய். ஓகே கெட் ரெடி டு ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் ஒய் தே கால் த ரைட்டா. சாப்பிட்டாச்சா ப்ரோ?
இல்லை லேட் ஆகும்.
ஓகே. Is it Teyvat's busiest part? It's also the beating hub zone, dear Madam Adeptus.
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liyue Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might...
Not exactly.
Both
Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not what you'd call... But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as... Zhongli's little trick. Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible...
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go?
A hungry porter, huh?
1 minute restaurant.
Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, and the owner happens to be a good friend of our...
One mean restaurant.
Yes. That's a great choice, too.
Liyue name வாசிக்க வரல, ஒண்ணும் வாசிக்க வரல.
என்ன ஸ்டோரி முடியலையா?
இல்ல ப்ரோ, தேர்ட் பார்ட் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. சாப்பாடு ப்ரோ.
நான் உடனே ஸ்டார்ட்டே பண்ணல.
ரைட். நான் இப்பதான் சாப்பாடு வாங்கி விடுங்க போயிட்டு இருக்கேன். யாரோடது? ஃப்ரம் யாமி. அவரா? சரி, யாருன்னு மறந்துட்டேங்க. Okay.
Xiangling! Chef Mao! We're here!
Oh, hello there! What a surprise to see you two.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon!
கடையை விட்டுட்டு ரெண்டு பேரும் வெளில வராங்க.
So grab a table while you still can. But
பிஸியாட்டு வேற இருக்கான்னு சொல்றேன். இருந்தாலும் கடையை விட்டு வெளில வராங்க.
You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want. It's on by the way. I'm Xiangling.
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean...
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep... Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friend sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're...
Hey, I like making
அது
friends
ரியல்
too.
டீல்னு தெரியாம பேசிட்டு
Isn't
இருக்கான்
that what I'm doing
பைத்தியக்காரன்.
right now?
அதான்
Anyway,
ஆனா ஃபன்னா இருக்கு
even
இந்த
if it
கொஸ்ட்
is
மொத்தமா
just a
ஜாலியா
costume,
முடிச்சிருக்கேன்.
is it alright if I still call you White Horse Adept?
Of course it's all right.
Because
Because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. How
What
about
I
I
call
call
it the
you
real White.
the real White? In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler.
You can call Paimon. இவ வேற ஐயோ ஃபன் பண்றேன் ஏதோ பண்றா.
Right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for... Oh.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your...
எங்க ஸ்கோர் எங்க போடுறீங்க?
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and...
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Xiongling. It's me, Lu Xiongxiong. The one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually...
Come on, Dad. She's come to say
எல்லாம் இந்த
sorry.
சீபாய் பார்த்த வேலை.
அதான் இன்னொரு சீபாய் பார்த்த வேலை. கொப்பு கலர்க்கட்.
It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though.
இவளுக்கும் ஒரு அவுட்ஃபிட் உண்டு. யாருக்கு அவுட்ஃபிட் போட்டிருந்தாலுமே கொஸ்ட்ல காமிக்கலனா எதுக்குடா குடுக்குறீங்க?
Grab a table too.
மனசு
This one's on the
வெக்கப்படுறாங்க ப்ரோ.
house.
டிராவலருக்கு தான் காணோம்.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay.
அந்த அளவுக்கு கொடுத்தானா
We all feel
ஜென்ஷன்
under the
அவ்வளவுதான்.
weather sometimes, especially
இல்ல
when
ப்ரோ
we're
அட்லீஸ்ட்
away from
கொஸ்ட்ல
home.
யாரு
Go on,
போட்
find yourself
காமிக்கலாம்ல.
a...
அதான் காட்ட மாட்டேன்றாங்க.
Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to order.
I should very much like to sample your renown.
It wasn't poisoned.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew.
Paimon
wants...
Since it's on the house, why don't you choose first?
Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making... Let me think. Well, since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple layered consomme crust for the carbs. Since we've got a full table, how about some right at home?
உனக்கு டைம்
Along with our
ஆச்சு அதுக்கு
special
தானே.
chili mint
எனக்கு டைம் ஆகல இது இந்த பிளேஸ்ல இந்த இது தேவையே கிடையாது.
disappointed.
ஒரு 3 சென்டென்ஸ் பார்க்கும் அந்த சாப்பாடை பத்தி
And
பேசுறது.
for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight.
நான் கைய ஒரு
I just
என்ன
came up
சொல்றது
with it a few days ago.
நல்ல ஒரு
I can't
கண்டென்ட்
wait for
வேணும்ல.
you to try it.
கண்டென்ட் வேணும்னு இப்படி எல்லாம் சாப்பாடை பத்தி பேசலாமா?
Wow, sounds like quite the feast.
Am I the only one who thinks
Think
that's...
Wait, not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our stuff. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
வாய்ஸ் ஆக்டர் வாய் வலிக்காம பேசிடுறேன்.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiongling mention the white?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see.
You tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story.
Yeah, it is one.
Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. While we were there, we discovered our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
அந்த வீக்ல இருந்த இன்னொரு ஷிபாயோட ஸ்பிரிட் மாதிரி மூணா பிரிப்பாங்கல்ல, அதுல வந்து ஆங்கர் வந்து அவளை இது பண்ணும். பக்கத்துல இருக்கிறது வந்து ஹாப்பி ஸ்பிரிட்டா ஃப்ரீ ஸ்பிரிட்டா சம்திங்.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
ஸ்பாயில் பண்ணிட்டேனா? சரி பிரதர்.
ஆல்ரெடி எல்லாம் ஸ்பாயில் ஆயிடுச்சு. நான் அடுத்து முன்னாடியே தரேன்.
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of... There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too.
Spiral reset ஆக போகுது.
இதெல்லாம் வரப்போகுது. இன்னும் ஐஎம்டி பண்ணல. நைஸ்.
If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to
இப்போதைக்கு
find
உங்களுக்கு
out.
ப்ரீமோஸ் தேவையில்லை தானே?
History.
நாளைக்கு வர லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல தான் டிசிஷனே
Well,
இருக்கு.
to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological
நாளைக்கு
team
மார்னிங்
by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path,
மார்னிங் இல்ல
I
யாரோ
knew
மார்னிங்
that I wanted
சொன்னாங்க.
to. Recently, though, things seem to have taken.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a
நான்
martial
இப்ப
artist
யூடியூப்ல
now
பாக்குறேன்.
instead?
லாஸ்ட் டைம் மார்னிங் தானே வந்துச்சு லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம்.
ஆமா லாஸ்ட் டைம் மார்னிங் வந்துச்சு. அது வச்சு தான் சொன்னாங்களா எப்படின்னு தெரியல எனக்கு.
தெரியல. அஃபிஷியல் போஸ்ட் பார்க்கல. இரு ஷெட்யூல் பண்ணிருப்பான் பாத்துறோம்.
எனக்கு காமிக்கல. உங்களுக்கு காமிச்சுனா சொல்லுங்க. ஸ்பெஷல் ப்ரோக்ராம் 7 AM UTC. 7 AM UTC பையனா IST எவ்வளவு?
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our... Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite. And goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents...
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house?
நம்மளுக்கு
It isn't
12:30 PM ன்னு
a
காட்டுது.
guest house by any chance?
12:30
PM
எங்க? IST
நம்மளுக்கு. ஆமா.
என்னங்க ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஒவ்வொரு டைப்
ஆஃப்டர்நூன் காட்டுது. தெரியல.
ரைட்ரா.
லாஸ்ட் டைம் வந்து 10 AM ன்னு போட்டிருந்தாங்க.
7 AM UTC 5 ரைட்டா? கரெக்ட் தானே அது? 7 AM.
ஆமா.
7 shit. U 7 AM UTC in IST. 5 hours 50 minutes கேட்கலா? Seven convert 12:30 PM. கரெக்டா? கைஸ்
அதான் எனக்கும் வந்துச்சு.
நாளைக்கு 5:30க்கு லைவ் போடுவேன். அந்த நேரம் வேணா ஒருக்க திரும்ப பார்ப்போம் போட்டோத. ஓகே அவ்வளவுதான்.
Yep, he's my grandfather. So you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh?
Right.
Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be... Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
12:30 PM
It sounds to me that your family is rather well off after
நாளைக்கு
all.
அப்ப அப்பதான் இருக்கும் bro.
What then drew
என்ன
you to
ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஒவ்வொரு
archaeology?
டைம்ல வைக்கிறான்
Why
இவன். எல்லா
subject
நாளும்
yourself to
5:30
such
தானே bro வச்சிருக்கான்.
unnecessary hardships?
சரி படுத்தேனா படு. அதை எடுத்தா நீ படுக்கறேனா படு.
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice. Recently,
Maybe
my
that
grandfather put
reason
him in
ஏதாவது
charge of the
வச்சிருக்கானா
guest house,
post
and
related
he came
maybe
up with a
அவன்
bunch of
அப்படியே
ideas
செய்வான்.
right away. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather
Sorry,
yelled at him for days,
And
even
even
calling him a
12:30
bad
தான் வருது
son,
மேடம் அப்போ.
and they still haven't let it go.
Oh, Paimon thinks we might
அது
have heard
ஷெட்யூல்
about that
போட்டு
too.
லிங்க்
Long story
போடுவான்
short,
போஸ்ட்.
being dependent on others is never fun.
அதான் பாப்போம்.
You just end up being completely under their thumb.
That is never fun. You just end up being complete under their thumb.
That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardship. What's so...
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me.
To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and all that merely to rise above others.
இப்போ ஐயா பிரீஃப்னா கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கிறத கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா
பிரீஃப்னா டைம்னா அந்த டைமுக்குள்ள பிரீஃப்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்றதுன்னு அர்த்தம். பிரீஃப் டைம்னா அந்த டைம் பீரியடுக்குள்ள.
ஓகே.
I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I... Huh? Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or perhaps the keeping of a guest house?
What I delight...
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a...
But... do things like that really exist?
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
Maybe பாப்பேன்.
வார்க்கா பேனர் ஃபுல் பண்ணலாமாண்ணா?
இல்ல வார்க்கா இல்ல. ஐ மீன் வெப்பன் பேனர் கொஞ்சம் கேவலமா இருந்துச்சுன்னா டிவை பேனர்லயே போட பாத்துருவேன் விஷஸ்.
ரைட்.
அப்படி இல்லனா
மான்ஸ்டர் கிரானிக்கல் வருதா என்ன? அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது வருதா?
நாளைக்கு தெரிஞ்சிரும். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு ஃபாண்டேன் கிரானிக்கல் தான் எடுத்துட்டு வரணும். ஒண்ணே எடுத்துட்டு வரல.
ஃபாண்டேன் கிரானிக்கல் வந்துச்சுன்னா
6.5 6.6 எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம்.
நாவியா சூப்பர் கைஸ். இல்ல வேணாம் திடீர்னு
You mean like cosplay?
எனக்கு நாவியா வெப்பன் வேணும்.
ரைட். ஐ சப்போஸ் யூ பட்
மொரிண்டோத்தன் வேணும். ஆர்லிகினோ வராது.
ஆர்லிகினோ ஸ்டேஷன் ஆயால வரமாட்டா. அந்த தண்ணில இருந்தே மேல குதிக்க மாட்டா.
ஃபாண்டேன் டிடிஎஸ் கூட வெப்பன் தேவைப்படுது அவ்வளவுதான்.
இப்போ என்னன்னா எனக்கு
கேரக்டர் தேவையில்ல. கேரக்டர் ஆல்ரெடி இருக்கு.
எனக்கு வந்து ஃபாண்டேன்ல இது எடுக்கிறேன். லினே வெப்பன் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். பண்ணனா எனக்கு ஒருத்தா இருக்கும்னா லினே வெப்பன் மட்டும்.
அதுவும் சீஜ்வின் வெப்பனும் தான். லினே வெப்பன் ஓகே. சீஜ்வின் வெப்பன் கொடுத்துட்டானா கஷ்டம்.
டாஸ்காக்கு ஹெச்பி வெப்பன் போடுவோம். மாஷா இருக்கும். ஹெச்பி ஸ்கில்லர் டாஸ்கா.
இல்ல புரியல.
இல்லடா 4 ஸ்டார்ல டயோர் நம்ம பில்ட் பண்றோம்.
கேரக்டரா கொடுத்தாலும் நான் எடுத்துட்டேன். ஓகேவா?
கேரக்டர்
வெப்பன் யாருக்குன்னு போடுறது?
எல்லாருக்கும் போடலாம் ப்ரோ. ஹெச்பி ஸ்கேல்ல தான எல்லாம்.
சரி எல்லாரும் ஆமா انا எல்லாரும் வெப்பன் இருக்கு.
Poisonous stew.
சீஜ்வின் அவன் கேரக்டரா கொடுத்தா கூட எடுத்து பண்ணூல டீம்ல போட்டுறோம் அவ்வளவுதான்.
நல்லா இருக்கும். பார்ப்போம் என்ன நடக்கிறது என்று.
Hey, did you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, is that other What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue.
இந்த சிபாய் நல்லா இருக்கா? அந்த சிபாய் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டாடா ஸ்டோரி.
ஆடம் வார்லாக் தெரியும்ல?
ஆமா
ஆடம் வார்லாக். அவன் பறக்குறான் இந்த கேம்ல.
பக் கிளிச்னாலயா இல்ல?
Most satisfying as poisonous stews go.
ஐயோ
அவனுக்கு மொபிலிட்டி கொடுத்தாங்க.
Time I think to seek out some diversion.
ஐயோ
அவன் தான் இப்ப பெஸ்ட் லீடரா மாறிடுவான்.
இந்த நேரம் பார்த்து நான் மாரல் ரைஸ் ஆர்டர் லேப்டாப் வேற இல்லையே. ஐயோ ட்ரை பண்ணேன்.
Attend storytelling performances.
Paimon told you that the locals like to stay with their pets, play chess, watch opera, attend storytelling.
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories.
Yamma wo self-awareness காப்பாத்தணும்மா போமா. ஐயோ
The divine damsel of
கதை பாக்குறா.
What about the
Lord Keeper?
In that case.
என்ன தெரியும் நான் லோட் கீப்பரா மாறறேன் गाइस என்னையோட.
What a
But if you just take your time.
You're right, Miss Yu.
Hey, Yunchin! Fancy seeing you here.
Traveler, you may call me the
white space bar உடைந்தாலும் பரவாயில்லை.
She's not really an adeptus.
சாமதானா?
ஆமா.
I see.
சும்மா என்னெல்லாமோ பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. கடுப்பா இருக்கு.
All right then. Since you claim to be
அவன் ஜென்ஷன்ல ஸ்கிரிப்ட் அதிகம்னு சொல்லும்போது எனக்கு தெரியல. இப்ப தெரியுது. ஏன் அப்படி சொல்றாங்க? தேவையில்லாத பாட்டுல நிறைய டைலாக்ஸ் இருக்கு. அது மட்டும் கம்மி பண்ணலாம் இவனுங்க. பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க.
What kind of a title is this?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an ode offered in veneration of the moon and...
Oh yeah! Didn't Kuching mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. In other words, there's not. But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus' aid. If we do that, I'm certain she'll protect.
Whoa, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this. Under moon, eternal, under moon, something about.
The fields are.
Whoa! You did that without even looking.
Bravo! Bravo! We have an expert in our midst. Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out. If I didn't know any better.
That's because
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lapis himself. Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it. Back in the day...
I must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem, and I was wondering, perhaps, if you might be able to...
You want me to explain the...
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating.
Tell me, do all people of Liyue...
Do all the people of Liyue...
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern Fontanian art of rock and roll.
Oh, iva Xianyun. Xianyun dana avu peru. Xinyan.
Exactly.
Yes, I see. Then I suppose it wouldn't do any harm. As the eternal moon, as the
English teacher class edukradhu
so
madiri class
she really
edukadama.
did come to, she shows the people how to use the plow and spade. She blesses them.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming stuff.
The fruits of the field are oh divine. I send my heart's desire.
Huh?
Okay.
I find myself speechless.
Moved
beyond the power of words to convey.
Role player might have
A truly remarkable performance. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter, but as they say, there's always someone more knowledgeable out there. Allow me to extend my thanks to you, Miss Whitehorse Adeptus.
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not only by you, but also by this Liyue heart.
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask?
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old memories scattered. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the...
No problem!
Oh, leaving so...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning. But since you asked...
Perhaps... Huh? So, it isn't
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Oh.
Odes of Long.
All right then, until we meet again.
Sayonara ரெண்டு ஜாப்பனீஸ் கத்துடுவாளே ஷிட் ஜாப்பனீஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணாதே வருத்தப்படுறேன். ஒவ்வொரு பிளேஸ்ல போனாலும் ஏதாவது சாப்பிடுறது ஏதாவது கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஒண்ணுதான் கொடுத்தாங்களா? என்னது? அண்ட் சிஜில் ஒன்று எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் பண்ணலாம். அப்புறமா பண்ணு. இந்த விஷயம் இவ்வளோ கூட்டமாக இருக்கு. பேசாம டெலிபோர்ட் ட்ரை பாயிண்ட் வந்துருக்கலாம். நைஸ். நல்லது. தானியம் கோகோ கோட் இருக்காங்களா? கோகோ கோட். நைஸ்.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across something really fascinating, and I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could...
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends... Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far...
It truly is. We might live in different lands,
look up at the night
but when
sky,
we
we
look
all
up at the
see the
night sky,
same moons and the stars.
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that a wonderful thought?
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse.
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know? Maybe she really is just a legend after all.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as...
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in like...
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Ganyu, not இருக்காங்க பார்க்க க்ளோஸ் அப்ல.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon? Does that mean you've actually seen the White Horse Adeptus?
She has indeed.
And
and why, who else? The White Horse...
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus ever since we met her.
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zhao. My name is Yanfei, and recently I've been low-key obsessed with learning everything I can.
I'm sure the two of you will...
So, Miss Zhao, you must be here to see the...
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern? Is that...
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Isn't it gorgeous?
Huh?
எல்லா டைம்ல ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை வருது, ஸ்ட்ராங்லி காப்பாத்திரலாம். இந்த டைம்
both the lantern?
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this, have any of you ever seen a horse before?
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually seeing one herself. What about...
This horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. Rather, just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way.
The image
was so absurd.
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learned...
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the original?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in her honor.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus, I'm starting to lose count. Just off the top of my head...
Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all like a million times before.
But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't.
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her stories come to light?
And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday. Hey, why don't you share it with the others?
Sure, no problem. Where to begin?
Of course! It's a festival held in...
That's right.
But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is. In its earliest form, it was actually an Adepto ritual.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly what it was.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon. At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really important ritual.
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon. But then, just yesterday, Kaching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhongli's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Kaching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Kaching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon. All this time, you've been striving to awaken her.
Huh?
Nothing.
What I
truly meant to say was,
this new
insight
been
you've
truly
provided
eye-opening.
has been truly... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to ask, where in Liyue Harbor might one enjoy an expansive scenic view?
Inga tag achirna.
Huh? We're on to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done digesting that lore bomb just now.
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it...
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor?
In that case,
If you're looking for a spot, that's a great idea. Since the... Great! Well, the Lantern... Hope to see you all at the...
Oh, you're off!
See you soon!
That makes a 5-star character, a 4-star character.
Very well, my guides. What are we waiting for?
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Take a photo here in front of the giant lantern.
And what may I...
It's this awesome invention that lets you...
Oh? What must I do in preparation?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try.
Selfie.
Look, we got a great picture.
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time.
I am truly curious to witness
now I truly am curious to witness. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction.
Hey, wait for us!
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue Harbor...
And soon, people will start releasing their Xiao lanterns to mark them. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust Paimon, it'll look even more amazing then. What do you say? Want to stay to see that?
No need. Let us bring this weary day to a...
Weary day? You mean...
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the... Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seems... Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. What a day of quiet tedium.
Well, we're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. It's all that Zhongli fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment? Now so...
But...
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Bye, bro.
Huh? You were just trying to skip...
It seems the realm of the Geo Archon has a way of making one more...
So, you were just pulling Paimon's...
Of course. I was merely engaging in a little banter with the two of you. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. It seems I greatly underestimated. Perhaps, as your Geolord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation of this land.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now. When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city, I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that, reveling in the simple joys of life. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me. No longer... How wondrous is this mortal realm?
Thank you, Whitehurst Adeptus! Thank you so much!
அந்த இமேஜ்ல இருந்து உள்ளவரும் வரலையா? இமேஜ் Okay.
Adepta. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to. So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Traveler, Paimon, come now and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now? But don't you...
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers, one need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to...
Chun-Li! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless... It may be goodbye for now, but someday...
Really? And...
Who can say for sure? Or maybe...
Are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the...
We will find out soon and...
Right, guys, let's go.
It is time. The rite is about to be...
The rite is about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear?
Got
Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber, cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Nice.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the...
ஆஹா அக்கா வந்திருக்காங்க. நைஸ்.
This place.
A familiar land. Now known by the name.
Liyue? The peaks adorn. Then who?
Oh
And those countless lights in the sky. What?
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zebai.
Zebai?
Yeah, that's you!
That's... Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. My name is Zebai, indeed.
Nice.
Then, the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Zebai, my friend. Welcome home.
Home? But why does this place, this Liyue, feel at once who you are? You are that young Wushu dancer, the one who seeks disciples. How fares your quest for disciples? It must have yielded a truly prolific body.
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about gaming!
Hmm? But I could have sworn. Oh, that's right. You're that impudent blonde youngster who kept meddling in my affairs. And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... yes, of being my guide. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides. I trust...
well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing
Shido bro,
welcome
to the
It's like
stream.
her head's packed full of slimes.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled.
After
After all, they've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers.
Huh? You mean, kind of like she's still half asleep?
So, how long?
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few
years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already...
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need only wait.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky, those are all Shao lanterns. This...
Lantern Rite.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like headless Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the... Who knows? Maybe seeing some from... Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now, right?
By no means a bad idea,
Oh, and Zebai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to wish them a happy Lantern Rite!
Happy... Lantern Rite?
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes!
Pesitamba.
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes, terpesitang guys.
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
முடிஞ்சதா இல்லை இதுக்கு அடுத்த பார்ட் இருக்கா ஷிட் இன்னும் ஒரு பார்ட் இருக்கே ஐயோ இதை எப்ப நான் முடிப்பேன்
Paimon wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Maybe we should check in on her? We can ask Zhangli where she...
டின்னர் ஃபினிஷ் ஆகல இல்லை இல்லை இனிமே தான் இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் ஒரு 10 o'clock ஆகும் எப்படியும் கண்டிப்பாக ஆயிரும் ஓ டைம் அழகி ஓடுதி 3 hours ஆச்சா மேக்ஸிமம் இன்னொரு 4 hours ஆகும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் அதோட முடிச்சிடுறேன்
Looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by for tea today.
Hey, are you two looking for your friend?
Is Zhangli...
No, but that young lady who was dressed up as the White Horse Adeptus, I just saw her head toward Wan Min restaurant. I was wondering why she was eating alone.
Oh, what luck! We were just on a...
I have no idea.
I said hello, but
she couldn't have forgotten who I am, right?
Maybe she's still half asleep.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was wondering why
her eyes were Red.
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible. Look at your friend. A word to your friend from someone who's older and wiser.
Right.
Paimon won't be so certain about the older and what.
Yeah, what was that?
Nothing. We'll make sure to pass on it.
Hurry along then. Oh, and don't forget to come back and check.
Send பண்ணப்படும். எப்பிலாக ஐயோ இது முடிச்சாதான் 60 ப்ரீமோ வேலை கொடுப்பான். அதனாலேயே முடிக்கணும்.
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me.
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now.
And who might you?
My name is Shenhe. I work here at
Shenhe. It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with
mint? I don't know anything about mint.
But already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle, chasing after...
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger? Would you like something?
Shenhe! White horse Zabai! So this is where everyone...
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, look how red her eyes...
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai...
Stop right... Who are you two no...
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
Guides. Yes, I seem to recall something about some guides. Yes, now I remember. What luck. I was just looking for someone to show me the way to eat.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was informed they have discounted prices during the festival and that I shall get a good deal.
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhongli's doing. He sure knows how to get people running errands for him.
Your friend Rex Zhongli initially requested the most expensive, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses at an exhibition a few days ago. As such, he is only permitted to buy items that are
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao. It's about time she realized the problem and put a stop to his
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately, Wanmin Restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves. If you're truly in need...
You don't sell tea leaves? But I remember your boss, Miss Lu, saying that she owns Tea Field.
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Wanmin Restaurant. She's just like you. She can't...
Is that so? Life really is full of
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes.
That would be excellent, my dutiful guides. Yes, Miss Crane. I apologize profusely for my improper behavior just...
I completely understand. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism in need of regular maintenance.
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet I sense dark forces churning within your spiritual core. Those red...
You can...
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or two of those bonds when training.
Untie Shenhe's ropes?
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and...
Master has told me similar things, but
Your self-cultivation has progressed far enough.
Then I will seek further guidance from...
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju guest house. I'll be taking up residence there for a while. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Leo's really got a lot going for him.
Should I save this money or invest?